Hello. My name is Scott, and thanks for joining the Arrows to Go channel. This is just where Anna and I and our two crazy border terriers, Princess Dusty and Melly Jr. We bring to you our little adventures through life and travels and just what's crazy sort of stuff we might be up to and what sort of might be boring sort of stuff that we're up to. But anyway, today I'm in Christchurch. I flew down just now, landed from Auckland, and down here for the day, doing some work, meeting up with some friends and some work colleagues, and I just thought I'd share a little bit of the trip with you. Now, being from Auckland, we think we're superior, and then of course if you're from Christchurch, which is in the Canterbury area, they think they're superior as well. They've got nice North and South Island rivalry between the two cities, and just one of the things to compare, and that's what I'll do through the day, is just compare some things between Auckland and Christchurch. And I have to say, Christchurch beat us hands down when it comes to their airport. They've invested a lot of money in the airport, and you can see some of the outside behind me, and it's a real pleasure to fly in or fly out of Christchurch Airport, whether it's domestic or international. And I'm just going to swing you around and show you just what this looks like at the entranceway. There you go. So they've invested a lot of money. Obviously Christchurch has had some troubles over the years with the earthquake and another very tragic event in town, in the city, not so long ago really. But one of the big things is their resilience of the Cantabrians and the Christchurch folk. Yeah, some bad stuff might come their way. They don't let it distract them from what's getting on and turning adversity into opportunity. So good on them. And so far, Christchurch 1, Auckland 0, especially when it comes to the airports. Anyway, stick with us and I'll show you what the rest of my day in Christchurch is like. You can see in behind me that they're building the new stadium that's going to be here. I'm not sure when the actual completion date is, but it's going to be a huge asset for the area, for the whole South Island really, but particularly Christchurch and Canterbury, because Lancaster Park, which was pretty much just destroyed as a result of the big earthquake, was the regional big stadium that they had. It used to hold about 40-something thousand people, but it was pretty open, and it was getting a bit old, so to speak. And so out of those ashes of that stadium being destroyed, they're building a new one, and good on them. It's going to have a cover over a roof and 30-something thousand capacity, and it's right almost in the heart of the city. So just imagine that, all few thousand people coming in to watch a game of rugby, whether it's the All Blacks or the Crusaders or whoever, and then they're going to stay here in hotels, motels and so on. They're going to, after a game, they're going to be able to just head off down to the local bars and restaurants, and it's just going to be fantastic. Well done to them, and a huge investment. As usual, there's these big discussions about can we afford it or can't we afford it, and they get started and money gets a bit tight. But good kudos to the local council and all the others that have been involved in this, because you might say, well, is a stadium really needed? Well, actually, yes it is. Sports stadiums of this nature have been shown to bring in a lot of money. So the sector benefit socially and economically to the cities and to the regions. So Auckland's got the Eden Park, and that frankly is the heart of rugby in New Zealand. I'm going to get in trouble saying that. And it's hard to beat Eden Park, except Eden Park doesn't have a roof. It's outside of the city in the Mount Eden area, so getting into the city after games, before games and so on, that's not easy. I reckon when this one's finished and up and running, it's going to give Mount Eden Park a run for its money in terms of not only the type of venue it is, but what it does for the area. Well done, Christchurch. I'm giving this a half a point, so that makes 1.5 points to Christchurch, 0 to Auckland so far. Christchurch is known for its trams, and they're a tourist attraction. People come to Christchurch, they want to get on the tram, and they get a tour around the city centre and have a look at the landmarks, areas that might have been damaged by the earthquake and the reconstruction and all of that sort of activity. So if you're in Christchurch and you're interested, it's actually inexpensive as well, considering what you get for it. And there's one just heading off behind me now.